it just, I rinsed off enough. You what? Why did what thing? You need a shower.
What's going on? So Alyssa won HOH. Apparently, I was the curse.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get back in the shower. No, you showered.
I'm no longer the curse. So, that's good. Actually, can you guys hear me fine or should I get my AirPods? You guys can hear me fine or should I get my AirPods? What do you think? Alright. Curse is broken. Alyssa won. How perfect is that? I am not going to be very long on here tonight because I'm going out with my sister. She is going back home to Prague by next week. So, okay. She's going back home to Prague next week. So, I got to spend time with her now. This is the last weekend we have together. But, Alyssa won. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I sent her my good luck. I'll take any questions you guys have. But I'm watching the lives right now, so I can watch with you guys. I cannot wait to see she won such an iconic comp too. I stole Oz's bonnet, so I didn't have to buy my own, but I eventually will. Queen Alyssa. I'm extremely happy, guys. Thank you for the compliments on my hair. My gosh, these questions are coming in really, really fast. Do you guys have any questions for me that I could read within this time? Please make them short because I'm not the greatest at reading and those are kind of long. But what do you guys think? You think Kylan wanted to? If Alyssa didn't win, would Alyssa have been the backdoor? Let me know what you think. Also, I'm staying on to at least 10 because you guys know that Alyssa is going to speak to the webcam at 10 o'clock. Alyssa next is going to give me updates every night. So, my nails are blue because when I was exiting, well, the last few days of the house, me and Alyssa were running out of things to do. And she painted my nails for good luck. Obviously, it wasn't good luck. Maybe it was good luck for her, but it wasn't good luck for me. Oh my god, these questions are going so fast, guys. I can't even read them. Yes, I'm not sure if she would have been a backdoor option because it seemed like they were kind of working together. He wanted to backdoor Brit. Oh my gosh, 100%. Oh, guys, I need to explain something to you because the good thing about Alyssa winning veto, besides the fact that she has safety, is that she's going to get a lot of airtime this week. A lot of airtime this week is extremely important because it seems like she keeps getting robbed of airtime. At least that's what I'm being told. Real quick, the 3 people I'm rooting for are Alyssa number 1, Xavier number 2, and Tiffany number 3. I'm so proud of Alyssa as well. My girly girl's doing it. Thank you guys also for all the support. It's been hard coming back, honestly. There's a lot that I have to go through as far as messaging everyone. And it's been tough because I really want to reach out to all you guys. I am 23 years old. So I want to let you guys know now, the people that are on live, I spent since 9 a.m. this morning till, it was like 4 p.m. I was responding to DMs. Instagram is my main source of how people can contact me. So if you want to get in contact with me, definitely do Instagram DMs. That's the place I'm starting off with. But I was on my phone from 9 till 4 responding to DMs because I really wanted to reach out to all you guys. So I'm sure I already did reach out to a lot of you guys, but there's a lot more coming in. So please be extremely patient with me. I'm doing my best, but I'm starting with Instagram because that's what I primarily use. And after that, I'll move to Twitter, then Facebook. So if you want to get in contact with me, do Instagram. I saw a question about what do I think of the cookout. I think the cookout is an insanely strategic and talented group of people who I believe have been behind every decision so far. And assuming they stick together, I think they could be influential in every decision after this. So I think it's a great alliance that they have, and it's history breaking. So the fact that I was part of a history making season I'm extremely honored by. It's just that, oh, Travis! Travis! The fact that I was a part of such a historic season makes me really happy, even though I was on the wrong side of it. But, you know, it happens. Yes, it's really weird watching the live feeds. I feel like I'm stalking Alyssa because, of course, I want to pick on the cam that she's in the most. So I do feel like I'm stalking her, but that's the game. So I have a strategy as well, and I want to pitch the idea to you guys right now, and then I'm going to speak to you guys later about it. But my strategy is I'm going to offer you guys incentives to give Alyssa BB bucks. So what that means is... What that means is, I'm sorry, I got distracted by the lives. What that means is, I feel like I'm yelling, sorry. What that means is, if Alyssa gets 100 BB bucks, I will give, I'm open to suggestions, but say, for example, if Alyssa gets 100 BB bucks, I will go to my gym, I'll have someone record it, and I will go to the gym in a tutu or whatever else. It's essentially punishment, just like on the show. I'll go in a tutu or whatever I need to, and I'll embarrass myself for your guys' enjoyment. So if Alyssa gets 100 BB bucks, I will do essentially whatever you guys like. Put in suggestions, and I'll do a vote later on in the week, either A or B, whatever I have to do. So if you get Alyssa 100 BB bucks, whatever it says, whatever option A or B is, whatever you guys vote on the most, I will do that. So let's really make sure she gets 100 BB bucks, okay? I'm working on another plan to get her some money, or some BB bucks as well, but that one is very low key. I'll explain it to you later. But please, guys, every single one of you guys that is in this live for me, please help out my number one in the house, and hopefully, like she said, number one outside the house as well, Alyssa. Please give her all the votes. Every single one of the votes. I know I'll be voting, but I want to give that incentive. Alyssa tattoo, that's intense. That's really intense. I'm so glad you said JK after that. So I'm willing to take suggestions for sure. Just give them, I'll probably do something after, post on my story and open it to suggestions. So I'll open up to suggestions. I'll give 2 options for the end of the week. And if she gets 100, I will do whatever this thing is. So make them good. Make them worth it, okay? I would do the challenge, by the way. I saw one of the questions down there. I could do a signed picture. That's fine with me. So just keep giving me suggestions, but for 100 BB bucks, I will fulfill whatever it is between the 2 options, whatever you guys vote on. But it has to be 100. It can't be anything else. So let's get this girl 100 BB bucks. I would do the challenge. I saw a question. I would also do Survivor. I would do The Amazing Race. I would really be down for all of them. I really just love competing. And so, OTAV tattoo. I really love competing. So it's just going to be anything I do, I think I'll just enjoy. So I'm waiting for 10 o'clock. When Alyssa gives me an update. Every single day she said she'll give me an update at 10 o'clock. Oh, also I asked Whitney to be in on this video. She said tonight she is busy. It's a Saturday night, so I understand because I'm also going out later. But she will be joining me. I think tomorrow night I'll do a live as well at 10 o'clock. So I'll also be joined, I think, possibly by either Whitney, Travis, Brent. I didn't speak to Frenchie yet, but I will be joined by someone else tomorrow night. So let me know what you guys think about the idea of the incentives. Alyssa did win veto, by the way, guys. Whoever's still asking. Alyssa won veto. I think I broke the curse. I needed to leave the house in order for her to play her own game. And if that's what I need to do to help her game, Not that it's something that I wanted to do, but it needed to happen, and I'm glad she's doing better off without me. If Brent wants to come in, I'll add Brent. I honestly have not done this before, really, because no one really cared about what I said. But I will add Brent if possible. I'll see how to do that. Send record. Sorry, guys, I don't know how it works. But I am not going to stay on super long. Just so you guys know. Fake Brent is not him. Got it. Is Brent really in this room? Someone get Brent in here. So who do you guys think is going home? Or explain to me what you guys think is actually happening this week. Is Big D going home? I don't know. And also for next time I go live, I'll be a little more prepared. Honestly, this is the first time I've done this, guys. So please be okay with me. Oh, be the clown in public. Guys, if that's what you need, if I need to be the clown in public, I'll do that. Honestly. I'm okay with that. I'm open to suggestions, honestly. I want Alyssa to win that $100 next week, 100 BB bucks next week. I am willing to do what it takes. So please, please, please help me out. I hope DX goes too. I saw one in the comments. I hope he does go because I want to be able to say, listen, man, I told you, you lost your shield. You're going to be going home soon. So I do hope he goes home soon as well. Which room are you guys in? I'm in the HOH room. And the live streams. Are you guys talking in any specific room? Please say hi, Vince. What's up, Vince? I want Claire down. It looks like Claire. I've seen both Claire and Big D. What's up next? Is that what someone said? Well, yes, I did know X had a crush on Alyssa. I found out X had a crush on Alyssa after me and her kind of started developing a little bit of feelings for each other. Alyssa's in the bathroom? All right, that is actually really helpful. Thank you. What's going on? Why is it not switching cameras? I'm sorry if my phone is ringing. Jess! Can you stop texting me?
I'm not texting you.
Oh, all your WhatsApp messages came in and it was vibrating the phone. That's why.
I'm not texting you.
Oh, it just happened right now. Sorry.
Are you still on?
Huh?
Are you still on?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Which camera is she? Which camera is she? So I think tomorrow, whoever I have come in on the live with me, you guys can ask any questions. So, you guys can ask any question. I definitely want to answer your questions. Okay, here we go. I'm so happy Alyssa won OTEV, guys. I'm so happy. What does your family think of what? I see a question says, what does my family think about me coming home, about the whole experience? My mom was extremely excited to see me at the airport. She was very happy to see me come home. But, of course, she was sad still that I had to leave the house because she knew how badly I wanted to stay. I think it was pretty evident how badly I wanted to stay. Oh, of Alyssa? My parents, okay. I don't know how, okay, I don't know what scene. I haven't even watched an episode yet because So my plan for this, guys, is what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna watch any old episodes. So any of the episodes I'm in, I'm not gonna watch, and I'm only gonna watch from here to the end. So I'll watch from here on, and I'll be watching the lives. But I want to wait for Alyssa to start from the beginning. I think we could do something fun there, and maybe watch together, or I don't know, do something. Either watch together and watch it on live and answer your questions. I just think there's an opportunity there for us to be more engaged with you guys. So I would love just to hold off, and I want to experience it with her, really is what it is. So hi, Mandy. Is that what I said? Please say hi, Mandy. What's up? Are you growing your hair out? Guys, I was forced to grow my hair out. There are photos that go around. Obviously, I've had short hair before, but I was asked to grow my hair out. The girly girl. That was a trigger right there. She said girly girl. Guys, a few minutes, and she's going to give me the update. So if you guys are on the lives now, switch to whatever camera she's on. I think she's giving the update soon. She's in camera 3 right now. She's in the bathroom. This sounds creepy. Listen, guys, I'm not stalking her. It's just it's on this live, so it's easy to follow her. But it sounds creepy now that I'm like, ooh, she's on camera 3. He wants to say girlfriend so bad. You guys call me out. I do want to say girlfriend really bad, but I can't. It's not official. It's she's my girly girl, as you guys heard. I want to know your guys. I assume most people who the room change. I'm not sure what you mean. What was I saying? I got distracted. I completely got distracted. Did Julie say girlfriend? She's not my girlfriend. She's not yet. Is that Miss GK? Miss GK, what's up? I forgot. I honestly, I'm getting so many questions that it's hard to read them all at once. But better bring Alyssa some roses. Yep. Oh my gosh, I can't even focus on all these questions. I wish I saw the cookout too, guys. I would have been there longer for sure if I did. The new room. Any thoughts? I haven't seen the new room, guys. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not watching any old episodes, and I just got my phone back yesterday, and I was just allowed to watch TV again yesterday. So I got back home at 1:30. Raphael, what's up? I tried calling you yesterday, actually. You were one of my first phone calls when I got my phone back, so I will be calling you shortly for sure. Why don't I like Kylan? I don't not like Kylan. I like Kylan. He's fine. Kylan's a really good guy. In the house, I think he is being manipulated by Sarah Beth. I think she is manipulating him, and I think she's doing it really, really well. So I have nothing against Kylan. I think he's a good guy. Yes, I saw she won Power Veto. What was the first show you watched? When I got home, first show I watched was Big Brother. Unless you're talking about on the plane. On the plane, the first show I watched was The Office because they did not have Big Brother. What are one of your favorite? Or you're one of my favorites on the show. Thank you, guys. I hope so. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed I didn't make jury. I wanted to make jury because not only did I want to make jury for obvious reasons, but I want to make jury because I figured you guys may be disappointed, and I did not want to disappoint you. So I hope that my 3 days of campaigning straight, like nonstop without breaks, I hope that was evident how badly I wanted to be and remain in the house. I really had so many reasons to want to stay, and of course I wanted to remain with Alyssa as well. So that was one of them. But I really fought as hard as I could, guys. I hope you guys saw that. There's a reason for everything. I truly believe that. He doesn't want to add you guys? Who, Frenchie? I don't know who wants to add. Text me if you guys want to be added. Any one of the prior evictees, go ahead. I'm totally down for it.
It's more like if she's gonna. You want this in here? What?
Guys, I'm trying to read your questions, and the faster they go by, I really can't. I really can't read it that fast. You're not disappointed. Good. I'm glad. I really tried to fight as hard. Oh, gosh, these are so fast, guys. Isn't it time to see Alyssa? Yes, it is time to see Alyssa. She's in the bathroom. You know what? I can't be too upset. Honestly, she has a lot on her mind right now because she just won her first comp, and it was such an iconic comp. It was OTEB, so there could be either a delay because I'm sure she has a lot on her mind right now, which is fine. I had a lot on my mind after I won my first comp too, especially because I needed it so badly, and she may feel like she needed it as well. But so guys, if you think that I'm not I don't like people from the cast because I'm not following them yet, that's not the case. I'm actually just following people after they're evicted. So if you see, I'm actually only following the other evictees. Once someone else is evicted, then I want to follow them because I want to not only follow them but message them at the same time, and I want them to see it. So it has nothing to do with me not following them because I definitely want to. I thought I made it clear that I love every single person on this cast. I really do. That was that's the truth. Brent, are you in this? Yeah, I have a 3-hour time difference. So guys, when I say 10 o'clock, I mean 10 o'clock EST. That's where I am. It's 7 for her. We cleared that up before we left. We realized there's a difference. So when I said, oh, there he is. Yes, Brent. I'm going to add you in, buddy. Brent, this is you. All right. Guys, Brent might be joining soon. Yo.
Yo. What's up, my man?
You going on the lives right now, too?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I just got back from eating a shit ton of ice cream.
I'm about to go out and I don't know. I'm sure you're aware of it. The 10 o'clock updates with Christian.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for that. But, like, I really think she's just distracted because she just won her first veto.
Dude, she must be ecstatic. She must be ecstatic.
She needed it. She needed it.
Yeah, she was
I was
hard
the
on
fucking
herself.
curse.
Yeah. Every time she came so close to winning something, and she'd always be so upset. But my man, welcome to it's bittersweet, but welcome back to reality. You know
I know.
what I mean?
Welcome back to reality. It's weird, man.
It's a roller coaster ride, but it is what it is.
I said this before just by myself, but I want to say it with everyone because now there's more people watching. I spent since 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. on my phone DMing everybody back.
Yeah.
It's really hard, so I really want to reach out to everyone, but honestly, you're going to have to just be really patient because I think I'm going to put like a 3-hour time limit on it every day. I can't do that long every day. It really is hard. And I'm sure it's like...
It's overwhelming, to say the least. It really is.
But
there's so much love and support.
A lot, like a few hundred, maybe even 1,000 or more people already. But I'm trying to reach out to everyone. It's pretty unrealistic, I think.
That's what I used the plane ride for. I bought the Wi-Fi.
Yes, I bought the Wi-Fi, and I spent that second flight went by way quicker because I did.
Dude, it is insane. Yeah. And then I didn't even get the snacks on the plane because I was so like honed in.
Dude, I didn't use it either. I had to throw out my cookies.
Yep. You can't even get to that. I didn't even finish my Diet Coke. It went warm.
Yeah.
It's wild. But dude, congratulations on making it as far as you did though. Because there's four other people. Dude, there's 4 other people that didn't make it as far as you. So
yeah, man.
Me being one of them.
One more week, I would have survived in Ben and Jerry. But all right, did you know about me and Alyssa or no?
About you and Alyssa? Yeah, of course. Like,
I was like, we weren't hiding it as well. But when I kissed her at the end, dude, people seemed so shook. I'm like, why are you shook?
When I was asked, as far as like you guys making it official, that was a little bit of a surprise because I felt like if you did do that, exactly. But obviously you could. I was in the house with you guys. I could tell. I mean, it's
I figured you were smart enough to know. I was like, Brent has to know, especially
dude.
you definitely had to know. But everyone
Yeah.
else seemed so shook when I gave it the kiss, like, whoa, everyone freaked out. I was like, guys,
No surprise.
writing was on the wall.
But I'm happy for you because honestly, you guys, especially like seeing it blossom in front of my own eyes.
It's
And-
crazy. I actually get to watch, especially if this relationship really turns into something like long term. I get to watch myself like catch feelings for her, and it's crazy.
Now she used to come up to me, and I don't know, you don't know this obviously, but she used to come up to me and because me and Alyssa were very, very close. You
Yeah.
knew, and a lot of
Yeah, I
people
knew
don't.
that.
Yeah, don't.
I was aware.
Yeah. So she would come up to me sometimes, and she'd be pretty bummed. You know what I mean? And she'd be like, I don't know why it's a big deal that I can't hang with Christian or be around him
Yeah.
for a large amount of time without people having to say something or make a remark. So it used to upset her. And I was like, listen, I mean, as far as your game's concerned, it could, put a target on your back. But I was like, but you guys are already teammates. You guys grew
Yeah,
close.
we had the teammate
Yeah.
kind of like justify it.
Yeah, you guys were close with each other. You guys became best friends before
Yeah.
any romantic involvement. Like everyone already kind of knows. So screw it at that point. I was like, just do what you want to do, have fun and such. But what made it interesting, and I don't know if you knew this, but X likes Alyssa as well.
I did know that after I caught feelings for her.
Mhm.
I found that out. Alyssa told me like he kind of confessed to her.
I knew the first
And-
couple.
Huh?
I knew the first couple of days. X told me.
Yeah, I did not honestly know because I think there would have been like some type of bro conversation after that. But Alyssa told me later on, and I already caught feelings for her, and I was like, dude, I'm not letting this go. I can't.
Yeah.
But X genuinely loves her, and it's good because like he loves her. I think the same way, well, similar way that I loved her in the house. Obviously, outside the house is a little different. But in the house, we're looking after each other, and he promised me that he would look after her when I left. And so, although he's part of the cookout,
Yeah.
I made him promise me to look after her, and I think he said on lives that he would look after her because he made that promise with me. So I'm extremely happy about that.
No, you used to have people look after you, huh?
Yes, it is. Sorry,
No, you're good. No,
bro,
it's a
you
game.
caught me slipping too. I was like, first few people. I said the first three people to go out were men, and then you're like, bro, I didn't even leave yet, and then I was like,
Listen, let me explain that, right? Because people think that you slipped up telling me I was going to go home. That's not the case. You did, but at the same time, I already knew you guys were going to betray me. As far as like,
you
Kylan,
tell me I'm not a good liar.
I don't know if you know this, but I told Kylan to go up and make that deal with you guys as far as trying to vote me out. And he already confirmed that you guys were on board, and so was Xavier. So I already knew you guys were going to betray me just because Kylan's because we built an alliance with Kylan's team as well. So I had radicals with you guys, and then I also had the Mafia. Yeah, the radical. It's rat. The little sewer rats. That was my,
those sewer rats, yeah.
that was my final
when
two
she
with the
left, not a single person called Liz a sewer rat. And I was like, damn, that joke was really just you, I guess, because I called you a sewer rat while you were around.
Yeah.
The second you left, it was like a week later, we're like, damn, we haven't called you sewer rat in a
Our
while.
two was sewer rats. Me and Alyssa.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah. So I knew you guys were gonna betray me, but then when you guys said in the bathroom when you were building your Christmas tree of toilet paper, you said, which was amazing, iconic. If anyone saw that, Alyssa ruined the whole goddamn thing, which was
Dude, she felt so bad for ruining that thing.
ruined the whole thing, man.
She felt bad because she saw how upset I was. She's like, man, you can't be that upset. It's a toilet paper. I was like, I was so impressed by that. You don't understand. Like,
You had one thing draping all the way down that just flowed when you opened up but then she was like, all the bacteria. I was like, come on, Alyssa. Out of all the girls I would
I'm not
expect.
trying to get hate either. Travis said he's trying to join in, so why don't you just add the man in?
Yeah, let's do it. Screw it.
I'm not trying to get. Oh man, we got questions. Damn, I didn't even know there was a questions like part for this.
I'm not jealous, people. I'm all for love, and me and Christian never try to compete for Alyssa.
No, we didn't. We
Listen,
didn't.
I was close with Alyssa, but I wasn't any type of. I never tried to cuddle or anything like that. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like after pretty much what I heard. Like after was like you got a lot of flack for that, and that just wasn't the case.
I didn't
And,
do it. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even cuddle with anyone. Or we don't even need to talk about it because people.
Yeah, I also when I said that I wasn't trying to bring it back up, but like I justifying that wasn't the case. I think you got a bad edit, honestly, but
Dude, it was rough. What I heard, I didn't watch it back, but people said that that it was pretty intense as far as I'm concerned. Travis wants to be added in.
Okay, cool. I tried adding him in, but I'll try again. Travis, join on in, man. It doesn't look like Alyssa. I mean, Alyssa's showering, so unless she's doing it from the shower, I don't think.
No, yeah, but I think it's important people know that that me and Christian, we never had any type of competition for Alyssa. Alyssa was definitely into Christian, and she used to tell me that she was attracted to you, but at the same time, she also was like, "Well, I was on the block because I first was involved, like with association with you." So she was like, "I don't want that to happen again." But you guys being have-nots and being on the same team, you guys can't escape each other. It's just you're sleeping in the same bedrooms and everything.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we weren't. In hindsight, we weren't very sneaky.
My full username for my gram, whoever's asking, is Fly with Champagne. But I have a check mark, so no one. If there's a bunch of people faking our accounts, so don't listen to those people unless you see a check mark.
Yeah. See, they keep saying I'm adding the wrong Travis. I'm not adding the wrong Travis, guys. You can search, and I'm not following the fake Travis. I'm only sending the request to the one that's verified. So, what is happening, Christian? You gave.
Yo, Ryan Webster's one of my friends, so I don't know what he's saying, but it's Fly with Champagne. Yeah, so anything else, if you see a missing letter, that's not me.
How is your experience after this? You getting recognized or anything?
Yeah, I get recognized a lot in Rhode Island and in Massachusetts as well. Like every time I go out on the town.
So even people here, or no, even people on the airport when I got recognized by a few people too. But even when people were asking me where are you from, so I don't know if they didn't say it or not, but I'm from Connecticut. He's from Rhode Island, so realistically, we are the closest. No, I'm actually closer to the New Yorkers, but I'm not far from Brent. So I can promise everyone on this live feed that we'll be visiting each other for sure. We'll be hitting up the casino in Connecticut, Foxwoods, or Mohegan Sun, whatever one. Hopefully gives us some type of perk. I think that's what's going to sway me the most. Just putting that out in the universe. But CT, that's where I'm from. And I'm actually going out tonight. I'm going to West Hartford, so I don't know if anyone from Connecticut is trying to go out tonight. It's a Saturday night, but I'm heading out to West Hartford. I can't tell you where because I don't know where. But
I would refrain from actually saying the place.
I don't even know where. I'm just going to be walking around. But based on the I haven't gotten a lot, like very few people that have seen me and spotted me, I don't think it's going to be an issue anyways. But then again, I've never dropped my location like I just did.
It's going to be, it's hectic, man. It really is because I obviously wasn't in the house as long as you were, so I don't have like that big of a following. But I can only imagine with the love I've received, you're going to receive like probably 10 times that. So it's going to be overwhelming, but it's a kind of a blast as well to see how many people really truly are big fans of the show. And I don't think people realize that like there's a ton of people that watch this every episode, and out of the woodwork, you're gonna be people be like ask you questions about the game, production, and all that stuff. It's pretty wild. Like they're not just trying to shoot their shot; they're really interested in the game and how it was filmed and everything. So it's a good time, and I love when people.
I mean, I'm sure you're very much aware of it now too. We're a part of a historic season, and what I told everyone that interviewed me about asking about the cookout, pretty much what I said was how proud I am to, although I was on the, wrong end of the historic side, I'm still extremely grateful to be part of such a historic season, and especially in this time, like this season was really important to happen right now, and I don't know how the cookout appears to everyone else, but I'm extremely grateful for the cookout. I think they're a very strong group of individuals that can. I think they've influenced every single decision up until this point, and I think as long as they stay together, they're gonna continue to influence every single decision. So I'm really grateful to be a part of this season. Although I was the fifth one out.
Hey, my man, at least you weren't unanimous. So I mean, you got those 2 votes.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
Yo, Alyssa, she looked me in the windows of my soul, and she lied.
Yo, if there's one person that's the greatest at lying on the spot, it's Alyssa.
She's good, and she is good.
She's a cold-hearted killer. She does not crack at all.
Yeah, I heard that she cried when she came out of the DR room that last couple nights before I left. She was definitely upset. Wrapped around my finger. I always said that it was like I trust her the most. Like, she's my ally. I was like, I never told anyone I had a final 2 with her, but you could see in her goodbye message when she was like, everyone said you had me wrapped around your finger. Looked like I had you wrapped around mine. And then she went
I saw that.
Then she went from that to being like, but I really do want you to visit me in Florida and come hang out for Halloween. Like, you could see the emotion shift from her not wanting to be, come off like. But it was just funny because I was like, damn, you had to do me dirty too. I was like, I did nothing but fight for, cause especially you two are in Slaughterhouse. The first week, I tried everything to be able to get like Kylan, you, and Derek X also. I mean, Kylan, Alyssa, and Derek X, good. But joke's on me. What are you gonna do? You just gotta laugh about it.
Yeah, and I'd say you just gotta laugh at it. But I saw one of the questions was, like, am I willing to make it work with Alyssa? And someone said no, that I friend zoned her because she's from Florida. Guys, that's not the case at all. I don't care where she's from. I am willing to make this work. It's gonna be. I understand it's not gonna be the easiest situation, but I am definitely caught real feelings for her. So that's a real genuine relationship that was built in this house, and I hope you guys saw that because I mean, I'm definitely someone that wants to continue seeing her outside the house. So I know she feels the same way.
And who knows, people, I am a flight attendant. I do have flight benefits. Mm-hmm. Who says I want to give it to my man Christian so he can go see the love of his life?
I can see, yeah, exactly.
We're our family. What happened?
That's right. Yeah, so many alums have been incredibly supportive and hitting me up and welcoming me to the family. And I want to point out one more thing to everyone watching this. Production has complete control of what is seen. So you even see cuts and edits. You can see where they cut the camera. Like, they can change an entire sentence. I'm not saying that that they do, but I'm saying you don't get the full story. So when it comes to giving some people hate in this show, it would definitely be good to give the benefit of the doubt because it's not necessarily what's actually that's not always the case. Yeah,
I agree, and I
think you're a victim of it. That's what
I got destroyed. I heard. I didn't watch it back, but the thing is, I know who I am, and like I said in my speech to you, as far as like with the veto and stuff, it's like I know who I am. I know what I can offer. I'm not one to beg, nor will I start now. But it's important that people realize that we were really all super close. Like, I had nothing but kind things to say about you in the house. Yeah. We had heart to hearts, me and you, as well, as far as your endeavors and everything. Word, you know what I mean?
Someone in the feed just said, "Can any of these guys read?" Honestly, I just want to point out that this is the first time that me and Brent have spoken to each other since we left the house. So yes, we can read, but I'm actually just enjoying whether or not it's on live. I would have wanted to just connect with him. So your questions, although they are important to me, I want to reconnect with Brent right now. So we'll definitely do questions later. I'm not planning on I'm not planning on spending too much time on here because it doesn't look like I'm getting a update message from Alyssa like I thought right now. But trust me, there's going to be a lot of time to answer your questions.
And there's someone that said, Brent, you said Alyssa would choose you in real life over Christian. I never said that. I said that me and Alyssa had conversations about who her type was originally, as far as like
Right.
what she has dated.
Yeah.
And we've had this conversation in person as
Wait,
well.
is Makeup by Wit in here?
I don't know if that's the real one. There's no
There's no check. I
there's a
didn't see
lot
check.
of there's a lot of fake accounts, because Frenchie let someone in on accident last time, and it was because it was a fake account, and it turned to be pretty bad. But the thing is too, as far as like what people should know, is that we are obviously super close in the house, and regardless of what happens for the entertainment purposes of TV, it's like I got asked questions when I came out of the house about you, as far as like, oh, you know, is there any type of bad feelings towards Christian because of, you know, what happened with the Kings and Alyssa? And I was like, no. I was like, if Alyssa and Christian are into each other, I was like, I even said, love's beautiful. Own it. Show it to the world. It is what it is. And I actually picked you. I said this in a lot of my interviews, so this is all true. They're like, who do you want to win? And I was like, I want Christian to win, because of the way he was able to compete, still win, still keep a rapport with the house, and to not you. I mean, you eluded the block in the first week with Frenchie by winning that wild card, which you knew
Yeah,
you
that
were
was really necessary.
huge. You know what I mean? And then you were able to still keep winning, and no one really wanted to target you. So I was like, in that right there, in that regard, he deserves to keep going all the way. Even if you were a vote to get me out, I totally understand too. As far as everyone wanted to decide with the house, I don't have any bad taste in my mouth.
There's no hard feelings between any of us.
No, it really isn't, and it's unfortunate that the world thinks that we can't separate the game from real life, because what happens in there, there's $750,000 dangled in front of us.
Right, and the reality of it is, you will have immediately after, you're going to take some of it personally. Sure, immediately after. And I experienced that myself. I'm like, damn, I'm mad at myself. I am mad at certain people because of how it happened. But then you put it in perspective, and honestly, I think the majority of the world knows I came in as an alternate. So the fact that he even made the show was enough of a gift to me. So I wasn't, I can't be mad about anything. And honestly, if they gave me an opportunity to return or do something else, I would do it again. And I just hope that I prove that, and I hope I get the opportunity. That's all.
Hey, who knows, man? You might get Amazing Race with Alyssa. I'm trying to do the Amazing Race.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
I think that'd be dope. Imagine if they put us against each other, me and
Right?
Trav.
Oh my God, yeah, you and Travis or something. I don't know.
Girls,
That'd be
backflips and cartwheels and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Be entertaining.
Yeah, in my interview with Cody and Derek, they're like, so you were doing backflip burpees in front of the whole house.
Yeah,
like,
I was there for that. Yeah.
They're like, if you don't want to be a competition threat, we suggest maybe don't do that. And I was like, you know what? Makes sense.
I remember looking at you while you were doing that, because they aired that in a later episode after I was gone. Couch, watching you drinking my tea, and exactly that. X was in the corner working out, and he goes, Christian, can you just knock it off? We need you to get hurt, right? And then he immediately goes inside. He's like, all right, he's not gonna listen to me. So he gets Alyssa, and he's like, Alyssa, you tell Christian to stop because he's gonna hurt himself. But I thought.
And guess what I did? I listened.
You hurt yourself, or you listened?
I listened to her.
Yeah. I was like, my man's over here doing backflips and stuff. I love it, because I mean. Yeah.
Paint that target on my bag.
But the whole time, the target wasn't. It wasn't on you, so it didn't even matter. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's the beginning, well, the continuation of a beautiful friendship between the castmates, especially me and you.
This is going to be a very a big group of friends after this. This cast is, I think, not a single person I can see having any animosity towards each other after this. So
no, and it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast in Vegas, and it's going to be wild. And me and Trav are already talking about it. That it's just going to be, it's exciting, good times. It's going to be, I don't know, man. I can't imagine all 16 of us taking over Vegas.
Oh man, that's gonna be so much fun. I honestly cannot wait.
And we don't have to worry about backstab.
Something with. Oh, is Lissa on the feeds? Is she talking to Is Alyssa talking? I don't see her on the feeds.
I'm not a feed guy.
No, I saw somebody said she's on the feeds, but I don't see her talking to anyone. Are you going to like something with Frenchie?
Oh, so
Someone-
Frenchie. So the thing is it's tough because I have a bunch of weddings and such coming up, and
Yeah.
he wants me to go to a paint party in Tennessee. Best thing about being a flight attendant is I can fly anywhere for free whenever I want. So I could make it work, but unfortunately, it's on the same time as a wedding I have to go to.
He told me you were going. I was like, all right, maybe we could.
I was going to go until I realized that the date of that is either the day of or the day after a wedding for one of my best friends, Chris. So I can't miss it.
Yeah.
But there's going to be plenty of opportunities. Like I said, Foxwoods and Mohegan Sun
Yeah.
is going to be
Shout out
insane.
to them. I hope they give us the opportunity to come and have fun at their place.
Um,
Makeup by Wit. All right, first of all, I just realized actually Makeup by Wit doesn't have. She's not verified, so I can't.
is that really her?
Yeah, that dude. She's not verified, so I can't tell if it's her or not.
If you just click on her name, if you click on her name, and then it should show how many.
Makeup by Wit. It doesn't say how many followers she has.
Because this is what
Girl,
happened
you gotta
last.
get verified. How what you doing?
I think the reason why she doesn't get verified is that she doesn't really have anything of the show on her
Oh,
because it's Makeup by Wit, and
yeah.
yo, Abigail, get out of here. There's no reason for you to
Alyssa
be
was
in
talking
here,
to you
okay?
before. All right. My sister very strategically just commented, "Let's go, Christian," because we're trying to go out. I said before,
Okay.
my sister is in Prague. She lives in Prague, and if I didn't come home this week, I wouldn't have seen her while she was back home. And she's leaving on Wednesday, so this is the last day that we could actually go out.
Oh, I think yo, she's talking to you right now.
Oh, Alyssa's talking to me right now. Oh, I saw actually on somebody commented, make sure I save this live. Can anyone tell me how
Yeah, I
to
don't
do
know.
that? How do you save a live?
But so I'm gonna take off just because you gotta get going and everything, and I gotta go take a shower and such. But I do want to do a live with you later this week, so let's hopefully set that up. Maybe we'll have a couple other people join us, so everyone stay tuned for that. But Christian, man, nothing but love. I'm glad that you look, healthy and happy. So I know at the end of the journey for Big Brother, but who knows, man? You could have another opportunity.
For sure.
Big Brother 24, you never know, right? And then there's gonna be other opportunities. So let's just enjoy it, have fun, and like I said, man, you inspire me, and I consider you a close friend. So,
Hey, the feeling's mutual for sure, man.
yeah, absolutely. So until later in the week. So I'll see you, my man.
All right, man. Take care.
Oh, there's Travis. Love you, fellas. I'll join the
Now
next
he
one this
comes
week.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, Trav, we'll get one. All right, guys. All right, Christian.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, I do want to answer your questions. I realize I did totally just ignore your questions, and I'm sorry. I don't see, if you guys could just tell me two things, how to save this live, because someone told me to save it. And then the second thing, if you could tell me what feed she's speaking to me on, because I just see her in the bathroom talking to Xavier, because I think it's just not going to happen tonight. But I love all you guys too, by the way. Oh, okay, so you just press download when I'm done? Okay. All right, so X, and then we'll ask. Just X out. You Googled it. So when you press X, how to save it after you end the live. Okay, you can download. Okay, figured it out. So is Alyssa talking to me on one of the feeds? Because I'm watching right now and it doesn't look like it, unless my computer's like lagging or something. She saved me some jelly. I see that. That's, oh man, she's the best. All right, guys. It doesn't look like she's speaking to me tonight. My sister is rushing me to go out. I will for sure be on later in the week, and I want to reiterate the fact that I have already reached out to hundreds, if not over 1,000 of you guys, just in response to all the good feedback you guys have given me. So I'm going to continue to do that, but I really want to limit myself to like 3 hours a day, because today I did like 6 hours or 7 hours straight. My eyes hurt, I got a headache, and I just don't think it's healthy. So I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to try to reach out to every single one of you guys. It may take a minute to do, but just please be patient. And I start with Instagram. So, all right, it looks like Alyssa's just sitting down. All right, guys, next time I promise I'll answer some more questions. I think tomorrow I will be better at it. So take care, guys. And like I said, if anyone's in Connecticut and they want to go to West Hartford, I'm heading there now. So I don't know where I'm going, but you could head to West Hartford. All right, take care, guys. I love you, and have a good night. Be safe.